Today I want to talk about dreams. Dreams, guys. Everyone can dream. Either you are a Christian, you are not a Christian, you are African traditional, you are from other religions, you also dream. So we want to understand what are dreams and how to interpret dreams. I know there are people who have dreaming, and sometimes they don't know how to interpret their dreams. So today is the day that you are waiting for. We want to tell you how to interpret dreams and why dreams are important in our lives, and why are you dreaming. You need to understand those things. So watch it until the end. You enjoy it, I know. I shall read from the book of Job 33, verse number 14 to 15. And for God speaks once, you twice, yet a man perceive it not. In a dream, in a vision of the night, when deep sleep fell upon man in slumbering upon the bed. Now, the scripture says that God speaketh to man in a dreams, meaning to say a dream is a way of communication between the spiritual and the physical. It's the way of communication. That's how God communicates with his people. It's a mode of communication. So when God speaketh in a dream, he speaketh to the dreams, and people perceive it not. So when we are talking in the dimension of perceiving now, we are talking on the dimension of interpretation. We are talking on the dimension of understanding the revelation. We are talking on the dimension of understanding the meaning of the dream. You can dream, but if you are not understanding the meaning of the dream, then you are nothing. What is important is not the dream, but what is important is the meaning of the dream. So you can see that people can do wrong choices, yet God has already spoken to them in a dream. You can have troubles, you can have pain, you can end away in a situation you are not understanding where to go. You can end in a situation where you are stuck, yet God has already spoken to you in a dream. Your brother can die, your mother can die, because sometimes you neglect the dream that you have already dreamed about. So the meaning of the dream is important. So when you understand the meaning of the dream, after you dream that dream, you can have an action. You can pray correctly, rebuking the spirit or praising God for answering your prayers. So dream is a way of communicating between the spiritual realm and the physical realm. So number one, after you dream the dream, you need to seek for the correct interpretation. We want to check again on the book of Numbers 12, verse 6. 12, verse 6. And he said, hear now my words. If there be a prophet among you, I, the Lord, will make myself known unto him in a vision, and I will speak to him in a dream. I make myself known to him in a vision, and I'll speak myself to him in a dream. Meaning to say, God speaketh in a dream. Psalm says he giveth to his sons when they are asleep. So the time of asleep, the time when we are asleep, this is the time when God speaketh unto us. This is the time when God communicating with us. So you need to understanding the communication of the spiritual and the physical. So mainly God speak to you in a dream. God speaketh to you in a dream, and this dream is for everyone. Let me check again in the book of Joel chapter 2 and verse 28. We'll see. I shall read. And it come to pass afterwards that I'll pour out my spirit upon all flesh, and your sons and your daughters shall prophesy. Prophesy. Get to understand the prophecy. And your old men shall dream dreams, and your young men shall see visions. You can see that this dimension of prophecy is upon the sons and daughters of God. And the old ones, they shall dream dreams. And the young men shall see visions. You can see vision in a dream. You can see a vision in a dream. You can see a prophecy in a dream. Meaning to say, God said, in the last days, I shall make everyone dream. I shall make everyone to understand the spiritual realm. I shall make everyone to understand the patterns of God. I shall make everyone to understand the paths of God. And I shall make everyone to understand who God is. I shall make everyone to have the prophecy on yourself. You can look for a prophet. You can look for a pastor. You can look for someone else. But the prophecy is within you. The revelation of God is within you. The light, the visions of God is within you. A pastor or a prophet must be there to guide you. But the prophecy is within you. Pastors, they can come for the confirmation, to confirm what God has already told you in your dreams. So you can, it's not the time to run around and say, Pastor, pray for me, I need this boy. Pray for me, I want to get a job. Pray for me, I want to get this. God communicates with you in your dreams. But the problem that we have is that you don't understand the dreams. But I will help you to understand your dreams now. I can help you to interpret your dreams. There are steps to follow after you dreamed your dream. There are steps to follow. So you shall understand these steps, and it will help you to understand your dreams from today onwards. The first step to follow after you receive your dream is to understand the events in your dreams. Understand events in your dream. You need to understand every event in your dream. For example, wedding. When you dream of wedding, you need to understand the type of clothes that you were wearing, the person that you want to marry. You need to understand the people that were around you. So understand the type of food, the type of clothes, understand colors, understand images, understand the place. It will help you to interpret your dream correctly. For example, you're dreaming healing. For example, you're dreaming prophesying. For example, you're dreaming bathing. You need to understand the type of the bath or the type of the tub that you are in, or the type of the place, the name of the place. It will help you to understand your dream. For example, you were playing football. You need to understand the type of jersey that you were wearing, the type of stadium, the places that you were in. You need to understand those things. They will help you to interpret your dreams. For example, you were dancing. You need to understand the type of clothes that you were wearing, the songs that were played there. They will help you to understand your dreams. Because colors in the spiritual realm, they have meanings. Numbers in the spiritual realm, they have meanings. Dressing in the spiritual realm, it communicates of something. Wedding itself, it can communicate some. It is not everything. It is not every wedding that represent wedding or marriage. There are weddings that represent death. There are weddings that represent covenants. So you may celebrate. I have dreamed this dream of wedding. Yet you were being injected into Satanism, or you're being having into other bad covenants. So there are dreams that represent covenants. So when you wake up, understand the type of the person that you were engaged with. understand those things, the type of cloth, fashion, food. When you wake up, it will help you to understand your dream correctly. So, my brother, my sister, understand events in your dreams. Every event, understand, because in dreams, you see images, you see people. In dreams, you hear sounds. In dreams, you feel physical sensation. In dreams, you know people, locations, everything. In dreams, you see water, everything. You see nature. In dreams, you see animals, everything. So you need to understand every detail in your dream. When you wake up, try to remember every detail. Try to remember every person that you dreamt of. Try to remember every action that you were involved in. Try to remember words. Try to remember music that you were listening in your dreams. It will help you to interpret your dream correctly. Number 2, when you want to interpret your dream correctly, understand the events, what happened before you go to bed. This is where the danger is now, because you don't understand the events that happened before you go to bed. So understand the environment that was there. Understand the situation that was there before you go to bed. Understand the actions that you were doing before you go to bed. Understand the circumstances. Understand the environment. Understand the things that you done before you go to bed. Because if you do not understand the things that you were doing before you go to bed, you interpret your dream wrong way. Because the events that you do before you go to bed determine your dreams again. For example, if you watch a horror movie before you go to bed, sometimes you can dream a horror, or sometimes you can dream of a wish. It is not because this dream is coming from a witch person, but this dream is caused by the events that you are doing before you go to bed. So when you want to dream good dreams before you go to bed, make sure you are doing good things. For example, you're watching pornography. You end up seeing people having sex in dreams. It is not of the spiritual husband or there is someone who is searching you. It is because of the events that you are doing before you go to bed. For example, you are going to bed angry. You are being stressed. You are sad. And you go to bed. When you go to bed, automatically you are going to have some dreams that are related to the situation that you are in. So when you go to bed, make sure you listen to good music before you go to bed. Make sure you have good thoughts before you go to bed. Make sure you watch the right movie before you go to bed. For example, you're watching a Nigerian movie where there are witches and wizards in that dream. When there are witches and wizards in that dream, automatically you can have a dream that is related to witches. It is not the witches, it is not because the witches are hunting you, but it is because of the events that you are doing before you go to bed. So before you go to bed, make sure you channel yourself, tune yourself, that I will do this before I go to bed. I will pray. I will do this. For example, you forget to pray before you go to bed, and you know it. Sometimes you can have a bad dream. It is not because you want to have a bad dream, but because of fear. You have the bad dream. Sometimes you are alone in a room. You are afraid. Or sometimes you will think of your boyfriend. You think of your girlfriend. When you wake up, sometimes you be shocked, having some signs, and you say, "Oh, I'm being hunted by the spiritual husband or spiritual wife." No, it's not a spiritual wife. You were thinking of your girlfriend. So you have a dream that is related to the things that you were doing before you go to bed. So the most important part when you interpret your dreams, you need to understand the events before you go to bed. You're watching soccer. You're watching a wedding movie. You're watching cooking shows. You're watching this episode. You're watching that thing. You were watching a sermon, or you are thinking about something. Those events, they can create a dream for yourself. So there are people who are dreaming bad dreams because because of the event that they are doing before they go to bed. My brothers, my sisters, my fathers and mothers, I urge you to do right things before you go to bed. Watch right things. Listen to right music. Have right discussions before you go to bed, because they will create dreams in your life. So before you go to bed, make sure you do right things, because they will help you to have better dreams in your life. They will help you. They will help you. So make sure you do right things before you go to bed. Another thing to understand when you want to interpret your dreams, understand the place that you were in. You need to understand the place. For example, when you are a visitor to a new place, you can dream dreams that are related to the place that you are in. For example, you slept in a car. You can dream of thieves or robbers because of the place that you are in. For example, you slept in a kitchen. You can have those dreams that are related to the place. So before you interpret your dreams, you need to understand the place that you are in, the environment. For example, you slept in a mountain praying. You can have some say, I saw an angel. It is because of the place that you were in. So you need to understand the place that you sleep, the place, the rooms that you were in before you interpret your dreams. Understand the place. Understand the place. If you are a visitor, you can always dream a bad dream. So you need to understand this before you interpret your dream. Where I was before, where I slept before. You need to understand these things. They will help you to interpret your dreams. When you sleep in a kitchen, when you sleep in a car, you sleep in a church, you always have better dreams. When you sleep in a car, sometimes you have bad dreams. When you sleep in a kitchen, you can have dark dreams. It is because of the environment. It is because of the place. So places determine your dreams. Are you in your bedroom? Where are you? Are you safe in that place? Are you comfortable in that place? Are you comfortable in that room? Are you not afraid? Are you safe? So these things, these places will help you to interpret your dreams. So there are dreams that caused by the environment that you are. There are dreams that caused by the room that you sleep or by the place where you sleep. Though they determine your dreams. So there are not all dreams that need meaning. Some dreams are environmental dreams because it is channeled by the dream, by the environment that you are in. Let's say you sleep in a place where there is noises. When you sleep in a place where there is comfort, you always have a better dream because of the place. So before you interpret your dream, know the place, know the rooms that you sleep. It will help you to interpret your dream correctly. Samuel sleep in a temple. And when he slept in a temple, he received dreams from God. There are priests and prophecy. They always sleep in a temple. They end up receiving from God. When you are receiving from God, it is because of the place. So the place that you sleep in, it determines the types of dreams that you are going to dream. So there are not every dream that needs interpretation. Sometimes the place can cause you to dream nice dream, or the place can cause you to dream bad dreams. So understand the place that you are in. Another thing to understand, another thing that needs to be channeled when you interpret your dreams. Number 2, understand the people that were around you when you go to sleep. Are you sleeping with a pastor? Are you sleeping with your prophet? Are you sleeping with your husband? Are you alone? The people that were around you. In Africa, you can forced to sleep by a visitor. For example, your mother say you are going to sleep with this uncle, and you don't like the uncle, or you don't like your grandma, and your mother said today you are going to sleep with your grandma. Sometimes you can have a bad dreams, because in Africa you always think that grandmas and grandpas, they are witches. So sometimes you end up with bad dreams. It is not because it's a dream that comes from God. For me, this dream is coming because you don't like your grandma. That's why you are dreaming this thing. And when we wake up, you can say, Mama, my grandma, I saw her in a dream. She wanted to do this. No, it is because you have that mindset in you, which says my grandma is a witch or my uncle is a witch. So when you sleep with that person in the same room, you be afraid. You be afraid. So those dreams, they come because of fear. It is not a dream from God. So you need to understand again. I'm not saying it's this thing is not from God or it's always from God or not from God. But you need to understand the things that are around, the people that are around, the people that you sleep with. For example, you are sleeping with a pastor. You can have nice dreams because you have trust in your past. You have trust in your prophecy, in your prophecy, and you say, even if Chukwambo will come to try to come, even if witches will try to come, I have a pastor. I've already shielded. So you sleep nicely and you sleep dreams from God. And for me, this dream is not sure it's from God, but it is from the trust that you have in your pastor or the trust that you have in your prophecy. So when before you interpret the dreams, ask that person who was in your room. It's very important. Who was in your room? It is very important. Another thing to understand, ladies and gentlemen, it's the time that you dream your dream. Yeah, this one. I really like this one, guys. I really like this one. The time you dream your dream and the time that you go to bed determine your dreams. When you go to bed early or when you go to bed late, these things will determine your dreams. The time you go to bed, the time that you wake up, it always causing you to have dreams, either good or bad dreams. The time that you go to bed determine the dreams. So as for me, before I interpret your dreams, I need to understand the time that you received your dream. The time that you received your dream is very, very important. Before we interpret, we need to know the time that you received your dream. The time that you received your dream is very important. When you sleep early, around 12, around the midnight, sometimes you're going to have to dream a dream, or when you sleep around 8, around 11, 10, sometimes you can have a dream, and that dream is, for me, it's not powerful. It's not that powerful. I'm not saying it's not good. When you sleep around let's say you sleep late around 10, around 2, you may have a dream. So the time that you go to bed is very, very important. When you wake up late, you always have bad dreams. When you wake up late, you always have bad dreams. When you sleep during the day, let's say at 12 midday as you sleep, or at 1 p.m. you sleep, you always have bad dreams. The time that you sleep, either you sleep at the night or at the day, it will determine your dreams. And the time that you receive the dream is very important before you interpret. Because there are seasons of time that make you to dream bad dreams. As for me, guys, when I sleep around 7, I always wake up at 10. And I have a bad dreams. And when I sleep late, sometimes I have good dreams. When I wake up early, around 5. As for me, my good dreams are coming around 3 to 4. I like that season. 2, 3, 4. I always dream good dreams, prophetic dreams. That time for me, I received wonders. I received thunders. I received fantastic dreams. I received prophetic dreams. I received holy dreams around that time. 2, 3, 4 for me. 5, 6, 7, I always dream bad dreams. So the time that you wake up, the time that you sleep, and the time that you receive the dream, it is very important. They either cause you to have nice dreams or bad dreams. So you need to understand the time as well. Number 2, again, the thing to understand when you want to interpret your dream correctly is that understanding the position or the duty or the role that you were playing in that dream. Were you a manager or were you someone else? You need to understand the role, the duties that you were playing in that dream, or that you were involved in that dream. The position is very, very important. Either you were a servant, either you were a leader, either you were a manager, or you were a student. I was a teacher, or anything else that can be related to that one. I was a guard, I was a pastor, I was a prophet, I was a maid. You need to understand those positions. I need to understand position. Every dream that you dream, understand the position, the roles and the duties that you were playing in that dream. Help you to understand and to interpret your dream. So when you wake up, try to understand that position and duty that you were playing. When you know the duty, you automatically know the meaning of the dream. Number 2, understanding the nature of your dream, nature of your dreams. Number 1, you need to understand the things that were involved again, like sun, rain, earth, floods, volcanoes, moon, and those things. You need to understand those things. When you dream about the things, the environment, the nature, and what so forth, you need to understand that floods, rain, and what earthquakes and so forth. You need to understand sun, what. You need to understand those things when you wake up. Stars and so forth. You need to understand those things. They will help you to interpret your dreams. Another thing that is very, very important is to understand who dreamed the dream. This one I really like this one for me, guys. I really like this one. Who dreamed the dream? They are dreamers. They are people who are in office of dreaming. They were already anointed by God to dream their dreams. Let me give you the scripture so that it be clearly. I'll read so that it can be clear to you guys. Deuteronomy 13 verse number 1 to 3. If there arise among you a prophet or a dreamer of dreams, and giveth a sign or a wonder, and the sign or a wonder come to pass, thereof he speaketh unto me, saying, let us go after other gods which thou hast not known, let us save them. Thou shalt not hearken unto the words of that prophet or that dreamer of dreams. For the Lord your God prophet you, know that whether you love or not, will so with all your heart. Now you need to understand, guys, that there are people who are in the office of dreaming. They are dreamers. So if you are a dreamer, for me, either you sleep during the day, you sleep in the car, you sleep in your office, you sleep anytime, any hour, that person dreams correct dreams, because he is already in the office of a dream. So he sees visions, he sees wonders. Wherever he's awake, that person will see things, because he is in the office of a dreamer. So when you are a dreamer, it doesn't matter you sleep in the forest. It doesn't matter the time or the season that you sleep. Those things doesn't matter, because you are already a dreamer. So before you interpret the dream, you need to understand the person that dreamed that dream. Who dreamed the dream is very important. Who dreamed that dream? Are you a dreamer, or you are just a mere person, or you're just a common person? If you are a common person, you need to recheck that dream, because they are not everything that comes from a common person that need interpretation. Who dreamed the dream? Who dreamed that dream for you? Is he a dreamer, or is just a person who doesn't know or doesn't understand the dreams? So there are not every dream that you need to understand, because there are people who just dream because they are not dreamers. As for me, if you are a dreamer, every dream that you dreamed, I take care of it. Every dream that you dream, I understand. I try to pray about it. If that dream is coming from a dreamer, as for me, I take care of it, because for me it's very important. But when someone's dreaming a dream, it's not a dreamer. I just say it's okay. I just say it's fine, because I know that dream is meaningless sometimes. So that's the other thing to understand. A dreamer who dreamed that dream for you. Thing to understand, guys, is study every character, action, and movements in your dreams. Character. That person was a prostitute, was a thief, or I was someone, I was that. Understand those actions, those characters. They are very, very important in your dreams. Understand the characters. Character. Understand, guys. You need to understand that character that you played in that dream. It's very, very important. You were shouting to somebody, you were lovely, you were friendly, or was something else. You need to understand those things. They help you to interpret your dreams as well. Again, another thing to understand is that you need to understand objects of religious. You need to understand my symbols. You need to understand symbols, signs in that dream. They are, if you see in every church, there is a sign. For example, in AFM, there is a cross, and there is sun, there is that crown. So when you dream of those, in dream like that, you need to understand that symbols. Roman Catholic has its symbols. Zayoja has got its symbols. So you need to understand the symbols in the dream, because if you do not understand the symbols that you saw in a dream, you end up being in Satanism. You end up being used by the devil. Symbols of your hands, every symbol, you need to understand it. Another thing to understand numbers in your dreams. Numbers have got prophetic meanings. So you need to understand every letter, every number that you dream in your dream. They'll help you to interpret your dreams. They'll help you to understand your dream better. When you dream of animals, you need to understand animals, lion or snakes. Every animal that you dream in your dream, you need to understand it, because they have meanings. So you need to understand animals in the dreams. So it's very, very important, guys, to understand your dream. And I know this video will help you to interpret your dreams correctly. Another thing to understand, guys, is who interpreted the dream. Who is your interpreter? You need to understand this, guys, because I know that when you give your dream to the person who is not an interpreter, you always have wrong interpretations. For example, people of ATR. In ATR, when you dream flying, when you dream cars, they say it's a grave. When you dream flying, they can see you're about to die. When you dream in ATR, it's vice versa. When you dream of a grave, they say it's a car. When you dream of a car, they say it's a grave. So you need to understand. When you dream of a wedding in ATR, they say it's death. Yet it's not every wedding that represents death. So who interpret the dream for you is very, very important. I urge you to seek the right person who can interpret dreams for you. There are people in life who doesn't believe in dreams. And when you give that dream to a doctor or to someone who is a scientific, or to the person who don't believe in dreams, they always give negative thoughts. They always give you negative interpretations. And some they say, you don't need to understand this. It's just a dream, man. It's just a dream. And you neglect. But later on, you'll be shocked when you see those things that you saw in a dream appeared in the physical realm. They started happening in your life. And you'll be shocked and say, oh, God has already told me this thing, but I did not understand. So who interprets the dream for you is very important. Is that person an interpreter? Is that person a dreamer? Is that person a Christian? Is that person believes in dreams? Is that person trusts dreams? So you need to understand again who interprets your dreams. That's why you see, even when Nebuchadnezzar dreams a dreams, he said, I need the right person to interpret this dream for me. And he found Daniel. And Daniel was an interpreter. When King Pharaoh dreamed about a dream, he said, interpret for me. And they find Joseph. And Joseph interpret correctly. But you'll be shocked that around before Joseph went to King Pharaoh to interpret the dream, there were people that were around king, around the king. And they already given the interpretation. And they were both given them wrong interpretations. So you need to understand. You need to understand, guys, who interpret the dream. Find a right person to interpret the dream for you if you are not understanding. So it's good for you to find someone who is an interpreter if you are not able to understand your dream, because it will help you to have meanings in your dreams. So find the right person, the correct person to interpret your dreams. This will help you, and I know, guys, it will help you, and you shall enjoy the realm of dreams. The last thing for me here today is that we need to understand the realm of dreams. Yeah, they are not every dreams that needs interpretation. So you need to understand the realm of your dream. We have got spiritual realm. We have got prophetic dimensions. You need to understand the realm of your dream. There is an earthly dreams with the spiritual meaning. They are parable dreams. So you need to understand the realm that you hear the Bible say, and John was caught up in a spirit. You hear the spirit say, and Paul was taken again into the spirit. So in that dream, you need to understand, I was in heaven, or I was on earth. This thing will help you to understand the types to understand the dreams, to understand your dream, the realm that you were dreaming. It will help you to understand. When you were underwater, when you were under the world, what you were doing, the realm that we're in, you were in the spirit, or you were on the earthy. When there are earthly dreams, like dreaming yourself in Japan, dreaming yourself in China, dreaming yourself in France, dreaming yourself in South Africa and Zimbabwe. Those are earthly dreams. When I'm dreaming myself in a rural place. I dream myself at high school. So you need to understand the realm that you were in when you dreamed the dream. Were you in heaven? Were you in heaven? Were you on earth? It will help you to understand your dreams. Were you on the ocean? Were you on the earth? Were you in hell? The realm of your dreams. It will help you to interpret your dreams. The realm. It's very, very important. And the realm also help you to understand the source of your dreams. There are dreams that coming from the witches. There are dreams that comes from the devils, demons. They can cause you to dream as well. Devil himself can cause you to dream dreams. Satanist, when dreaming in ocean, when dreaming in water, when somewhere, when dreaming under the earth, when dreaming somewhere, you need to understand that the realm. Mermaid spirit, marine spirits, they can cause you to dream dreams. Juju, witchcraft is there in dreams. So you need to understand the source of your dream. Is it coming from God, or is it coming from the devil? There are people who are being stressed because the dream is coming from the devil. When the dream is coming from the devil, when you wake up, pray so that you can defeat that dream. Resist every dream that is coming from the devil. There are dreams that are coming from the devil. There are dreams coming from the devil. So the source of your dream is very, very important. The source of the dream is very important, guys. You need to understand the source of your dream. Is it from God? Is it from the devil? It will help you to interpret your dream. And it will help you to have revelation of yourself, to have a revelation of God, to have revelation of the dreams. So you need to understand this, guys. Other thing, you need to understand the type of your dreams. They are parable dreams that have earthly meaning with heavenly meaning again. Earthly story with heavenly meaning. It's a dream that is parable. You dream the things of on earth, but they have the spiritual meaning. Like Joseph, he dreamed of sun, moon, or wheat in the field, but that dream has a heavenly meaning. So you need to understand the type of the dream. There are also dreams that are prophetic. In the realm of prophetic dreams, you need to understand that there are dreams that coming from your past background. So you need to understand, is this dream was a past? Because mainly when you dream of your past, you need to go and correct your past. There are dreams that say go and correct your past. This is another prophetic dreams. Your past is very, very important. Where you grow up, the places that you stayed, every detail in your dreams. Maybe your mother passed away, maybe your father passed away, you are not going home, and you always dream yourself in that rural place, in that place. You need to go back. It's the dream that is saying go and check about your family. Go and check the family. Even there's no mother, your mother has passed away, but just a visit. Just a visit, it can help you to have some blessings. It can help you. I'm not saying go and worship graves and no, but those people who are there, those fathers, those mothers that left, they can bless you. So you need to understand the past dreams. They are prophetic dreams. Past, they are present dreams also. You are dreaming current things that is happening tomorrow, things that is happening right now in your life. It's a current dream. There is also a future. You are dreaming something for the future. So you need to understand those prophetic dreams. Is it a past? Is it a present? Is it a future? It will help you to interpret your dreams. There are also clear dreams. Dreams that doesn't need interpretation. So the problem that we have got people who think that every dream in life needs interpretation. There are dreams in life that doesn't need interpretation. They are clear dreams. Clear. You hear God said in John, I shall speak with you clearly. I'll no longer use parables. I will no longer use figurative speeches. I will no longer use that. So there are dreams that are clear. They don't need to interpret. Like when Peter dreamed of that sheet, when God was saying to Peter, visit Cornelius. And when Cornelius had the dream, he was given the location. He was given even the house number. So there are dreams that are clear. You don't need to interpret every dream in your life. Another thing to understand, when you dream much, when you dream much, every day you dream, every day, every minute you dream, those dreams are meaningless. You are a stressful person. I discovered that a stressful person dream every second, every minute. A stressful woman, a depressed person, dream every second, every minute. Those dreams are meaningless. I will give you the scripture. If you read Ecclesiastes 5, it says 5 verse 7. Many dreams in many ways are meaningless. So if you have many dreams in your life, those dreams are meaningless. You need to pray. You are not a dreamer. Those dreams are many. He's saying many dreams in many ways are meaningless. So there are dreams that are meaningless. It's not every dream that you need to interpret in your life. There are dreams that you need to reject and say, let me move on. So guys, you need to understand these realms of interpreting dreams. That's very important, and it will help you to have better dreams in your life. It will help you to interpret. May God give you this spirit. And he said, in the last days I shall pour my spirit. Your sons and daughters shall prophesy, and your old men shall see visions, and the young men shall see visions as well. So ladies and gentlemen, we need to operate in this dimension. Next video, I will interpret dreams for you. So you need to watch the next video. I will clearly say this sun represent what, so it will help you. So the next video I'm going to do, I will going to interpret every dreams, every everything in the dreams I'm going to interpret for you. So you need to connect for the next video so that you don't miss the things that you need to understand in the dreams. So I'll interpret dreams according to African tradition, according to scientific. I also interpret dreams according to the Christian way. So you need to understand. The next video I will show you how I will interpret dreams. The next video I will interpret dreams, like sun represent what, water represent what. I'll do it on the next video. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. See you on the next video. Tune on the notification button so that you cannot miss the next